Before I even get into this one, I'm going to put the clip of him doing backflips after throwing a dime to the end zone in a practice session, just because this man's an athletic freak of nature. What's going on, you big beautiful bastards? Welcome back to another career simulation. Today we have AR-15 or Anthony Richardson, depending on what you want to call him. So I'm hoping he goes in the top 10, but I'm not imagining he's going anywhere in these top 3 picks. The Jets technically don't have a quarterback in this because I'm not using current rosters. Yeah, but they'll take Bryce Young. Seattle will probably take CJ Stroud. Please. Yes! He ended up on the Colts just like in real life. I got a little too excited for that, but I've been waiting for one of the 4 to actually end up on their actual team, so the fact it finally happened on the player I'm most excited to do got me really hyped. Anthony Richardson was the one I was most excited to do because this man, as I said in the beginning of the video, is a freak of nature. This man is so athletic and so gifted, it's kind of scary. Just like his 13-year-old brother's voice made me jump out of my fucking seat watching the draft. At this point, Mike's gonna have coached for every team, and also Mike's gonna be a UFC fighter here soon. Once I start a UFC series, it's actually what I'm gonna name the fighter, just because it's kind of become synonymous in my head that I want, like, when I create something, I want it to be named that. So Richardson actually came in with his X Factor. Nothing else really changed on this team other than Austin Hooper. They go 10-7 in his rookie year and make the playoffs. Let's go. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for the one guy that decides to pop off, and he didn't really pop off. Maybe that's offensive rookie of the year worthy, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, offensive rookie of the year is Bryce Young. Anthony Richardson finishes 5th, and Bryce, where were you when I did your sim? This is going to happen again, isn't it? Bryce and CJ are going to pop off when I'm doing Anthony Richardson. So the Ravens ended up drafting Bijan instead of Zay Flowers in this, which that's kind of interesting thinking about J.K. Dobbins. AR's got him down to the 4 right now, down 3. It's 2nd and goal. He's coming out. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. He's dropping back to pass. Over the middle, he was wide. He's going to run it in. Okay, AR, I see you. He had a guy wide open running across the middle, but I'll take it because that was the smart play. There was no one in front of him. Down 3 again. AR with the ball with just under 3 minutes left. Down 3. They're around the 50. He's in the shotgun coming out this time. They do have all 3 timeouts, so he's got time to hand it off, but he's dropping back, and he's going to take off again. He's so quick. Don't fumble. Oh, Jesus. 10 rushes for 43 yards. See, that's what I'm excited too about this sim is Anthony Richardson's going to run the ball a lot more than any of the other guys have. He's thrown 2 picks in this game, but he was also a 74 overall rookie, so you kind of got to expect that. He's dropping back again. Going deep. He's got a cannon. That's PI. Pass interference. Yes, sir! Richardson has a chance here in his rookie year to win in the wild card round. Down 3, under 2 minutes to go. Nice pass over the middle. He broke the tackle. Get in! There he is. He's going to run it in again. What are you doing? AR! 5 wide here. 3rd and goal. I still don't know what that 1st and goal play was, but he's dropping back to the end zone. Oh, Marlon Humphrey had Alec Pierce locked up there, so they're going to kick the field goal to tie the game. Smart play here. 26 seconds left. They got to get downfield quick. AR, you can't be throwing dump offs. You can't be doing any of that. You got to get it downfield or run it. That's wide open field in front of him. Okay, breaking a tackle, and he fumbled. He just threw the game. Oh, he fought too hard and he threw the game. Justin Tucker's not missing that. Rough one to lose. He's a rookie. They make mistakes like that. He technically had 3 turnovers in the game with 2 picks and a lost fumble. He's up 6 overall going into the sophomore season. The team decided to sign Devontae Parker. Michael Pittman's still here. Alec Pierce was downgraded to receiver 3. And other than that, I don't think anything changed other than maybe a couple faces on the O-line. Well, year 2, they managed to barely miss the playoffs. They went 9-8, so I'd imagine they were right outside. He didn't do too hot again. I wonder what his rushing stats were. He only had 15 passing touchdowns and 9 picks. Rushing, he didn't do too hot either. 222 for 2 touchdowns. We'll have to see though. He was only in his 2nd year. You got to give him time to progress. He might be better going into year 3. I'd imagine he went up a couple overall. He's probably still got an X factor. And this team is actually really good if they keep building around the offense they have. He went up to an 83 over the offseason. Jonathan Taylor unlocked his X factor during the last season. Pittman's up to a 92, and actually Devontae Parker dropped all the way down to a 79 where he's receiver 4 on the depth chart. Austin Hooper's still hanging out too. Oh, they won the division. So he had a lot better season than last season. At least he doubled his touchdowns. Still not that high in yards, and Jonathan Taylor was the best running back in the league. That's why they're 11-6. I swear the Jets have a different best player every time I do this. Quinnen Williams is the best player on their team. Usually it's Breece Hall. One time it's been Sauce Gardner. This is the team that got Bryce Young. Oh shit. It's the same score as last time. They're down 3, 5 minutes left. AR with the ball, almost at the 50. He's got 240 and 2 touchdowns with no picks, so maybe his decision making has gotten better as his career's gone on. I'm gonna leave that stutter in. I gotta leave that stuff in. It's just funny to listen to. They gotta gain a little bit of yards here to get into field goal range. A first down would be better, and that's Sauce, isn't it? Of course. No, it's not. Is that DJ Reed? He's got a chance again here. As long as he doesn't throw it right to the corner, they'll be good. He's dropping back, of course. Over the middle was wide open. That was a good throw while running backwards. Jimmy Jenkins. What a name. That's an icon right there. Okay, never mind. He's dropping back to pass. I didn't like that formation. He's going to run the old green grass. Go, AR. Jimmy Jenkins, baby. He's got this. He'll fucking put it right down the middle. So Jets get the ball first in OT. They're going right down the field. Defense needs to hold them, and they let up a touchdown. AR does get a chance, though. He threw a pick earlier that was absolutely awful. I can feel another one coming, honestly. I don't think he scores here. He's dropping back. Yeah. That's so on time. That's so on cue, and of course it's Sauce. That's crazy how on cue that was. I could feel it coming, and then he threw it right to Sauce. He's an 85 now. JT's up to a 99. Pittman regressed down to a 92, and they lost Alec Pierce, and Austin Hooper's still here because he's just not going to leave. They go to the playoffs back-to-back years. This is the first time, I think, ever we might be playing Jacksonville. Never mind. We've played T-Law a lot. He's still not doing the best passing-wise, but I think rushing, he's got to be doing at least something. 185, no touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor's really carrying the load. They're up 14 with 4 minutes left in the fourth. As long as the team can hold up and they get a pick, just run the clock out, and they did it. They're going on to the divisional round for the first time in AR's career, and now they have to play Mahomes. I should have figured. It's always Mahomes. He always kills my dreams. And it's snowing in KC. They're up 10 in the fourth. We haven't had to jump in yet, and I don't know if we're going to have to. They make 3. They're down 8. Mahomes has to lead a drive here, and they're not going to be able to do it. They're going on to the AFC Championship game. The Raiders, who is their quarterback? So they're not going to go to the Super Bowl. They're down 14. They're down 17, and they end up losing the game. Oh, Trey Lance is the Raiders quarterback. Okay. So along the way to year 5, he lost his X Factor. He's up to an 88, though. JT's still a 99. Pittman's here. We have Burton now because Alec Pierce and whoever else was here is gone. But don't worry. Austin Hooper is still here. Year 5's their best season yet at 13-4. Hopefully he did better this season than he has been doing. And he really didn't. Honestly, I'd say Jonathan Taylor probably did. He's probably first in everything. I was first in yards, fourth in touchdowns. This feels like one where I'm going to get tired of watching wildcard games, so we're just going to end up simulating through them. Josh Allen is absolutely putting this defense in a blender. They cannot do anything to stop him. They're getting close, but I don't think they're going to get there. They don't. That's game over. They lose in the wildcard round again in his 5th season. Now, going into year 6, his rookie contract should be up and he has the chance to leave, but I'd imagine he's set up as a franchise quarterback and he won't. But this is when I could see him switching teams towards the end of his career. So he didn't leave. He went up an overall, and Taylor's still a 99. Pittman's a 91. They signed a new receiver. Burton is still here, but he's downgraded to the 3rd. Oh no, Austin Hooper's finally gone. Oh, they finally missed the playoffs again. Damn, year 6. They go 6-11, 30th ranked passing offense. AR honestly had one of his best seasons yardage-wise, which still wasn't very good compared to the rest of the league, and a terrible year for touchdowns. His 7th season, he didn't go up an overall, and he's regressed even down to a silver now. Year 7, they get even worse. They go 5-12 and miss the playoffs again. He is not doing hot. He had a hot start, but he's doing pretty bad now, and again, 30th in yards, 31st in touchdowns. Going into his 8th season, he's still an 89. JT is still a 99. Pittman's regressed down to an 87. They got a new receiver too, and Gaines, the new tight end, is up to an 81. They're coming off some struggles. After a solid 4-year run in the playoffs, they're now 2 years out, and hopefully they can get back this season, but he has not been playing very well. Year 8, another bad year. They missed the playoffs. They at least got back up to 7-10. Hopefully AR had a bit of a better season, and he did. It wasn't as bad. He had better touchdowns. The yards are still around the same. He's been sticking around that 4,000 yard mark his whole career. Going into year 9, he's already regressing. He's an 87. JT's even regressing now. Pittman has regressed even more. Harrison's still here, and so is Gaines. Honestly, this is kind of scary because I wonder if this is what what real life is going to be like, where he's so athletic, but as he gets older, his body can't hold up with everything he does. Year 9, they go 7-10 again. Poor Jonathan Taylor, though. They have the best rushing offense in the league and still go 7-10. And he's still 30th in passing yards, but he's up to 17th in touchdowns. So he's throwing more touchdowns, just not getting the yards. Going into year 10, he's back up to an 88, so he went back up another overall. It looks like Quentin Nelson retired. Jonathan Taylor is down to a 96, and they lost both of their starting receivers. Michael Pittman probably retired. 3 years in a row, they go 7-10. The passing offense is god-awful. The defense tried, and the run game, Jonathan Taylor is probably crying in the club right now. AR, you need to get better. You need to throw more yards than that. That is where you were tossing, whereas Jonathan Taylor is carrying this team. Year 11, he went back down to an 87. JT's a 95, and I think both starting receivers changed again, but Gaines is again still here. Make it 4 straight years of 7-10. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Poor Jonathan Taylor. 2nd ranked rushing offense, but the 32nd ranked passing offense. That is absolutely depressing. He is not doing well. He had a hell of a start, but he has just declined and declined and declined. JT's finally gone. Year 13, he's already regressing. I don't think he's going to have a long seasoned career. I think he's going to wind down pretty early. At least they didn't go 7-10, right? Of course, they go 3-14, but he has one of the best seasons of his career, because that makes sense. It's crazy how good he started, but how quickly he's declined. Like I said, the athleticism and all of the shit he can do, I just wonder if his body couldn't keep up. I get this is Madden, but like I gotta find a reason to justify how bad this has gone. Going into year 14, he's already down to an 83. Like I said, this is looking like it's gonna end pretty quickly here. Who knows though, maybe in one of these last couple years he can make a decent playoff run. That's what I'm hoping for. 5-12. You know, better than 3-14, but the passing offense is still terrible, of course. He comes off of one of the best seasons of his career to just have basically his normal season. Holy shit, he's gone. No. Year 14, he went to the New England Patriots. Mike Oxlong sadly will remain in Indianapolis, while we have Joshua Pinto now. He's an 82 overall, honestly could lose his starting job in the middle of the season, but we're gonna rock with it. He's got a pretty good offense here, so maybe potentially there's a chance he can actually make the playoffs in his 14th season. You know, that might be the best record he's had over the past 7 years. They went 8-9, still missed the playoffs, but it's improvement, and maybe he plays another year. Probably not. I say that, he'll probably play another year, but will he be the starter? Probably not, so we're gonna have to retire a quarterback. And he's not a Patriot anymore now. That lasted a year, and now he's a Bengal. Now we're Zach Taylor. This is his 15th season. He's a 77. This Bengals team is actually pretty good, so maybe this team can carry him to the playoffs. This offensive line is stacked. Year 15, this Bengals team does carry him to the playoffs. He is 12-5. They're playing a team called the Bats. Where was this at his whole career? He almost threw for 5,000 yards. The last like 3 sims we've done, I swear some team ended up relocating and becoming something weird. There's been the Golden Eagles, now the Bats. I can't remember the other one. It's a tie game with 4.5 minutes left. There's a chance for this old bastard to throw a game-winning touchdown. He's dropping back. Looking, oh my, what was that throw? Gonna say, you are a 15-year veteran. This is the biggest play of the game right now, and what a dime, wide open. He hasn't been to the playoffs in like 11 years. I swear it was like his 4th or 5th season the last time he was actually in here. So if I get to see him actually, oh, a laser, he caught it too. Let's go. I was been talking about wanting him to throw a touchdown. Bengals get the ball back. That's game. He's going on to the divisional round in his 15th season, potentially his last, because he's a 77 overall as of right now. They play the Texans. There is under 2 minutes left to go in this game. They're tied. He has another chance to lead a game-winning drive in back-to-back playoff games. He's dropping back quick over the middle. Okay, they're past the 50 now. They're moving it up. 1st and 10. They're letting the clock run here. I think they might end up just handing it off. Yeah, they're going to play for the field goal, but they should be throwing it and trying to get it closer. Oh my god, they scored the touchdown. I didn't see that coming at all. I thought they were just going to let the clock run down, but I'll take it. They scored the touchdown. They're going to win, I hope, I think. And the game is over. The Bengals are going to the AFC Championship game, led by 15-year veteran Anthony Richardson after throwing 360 and 3 touchdowns. The Denver Broncos in the AFC Championship game. This is a chance to walk off into the sunset. You can go to a Super Bowl in your final season, most likely, as a 77 overall. Wait a minute, he just got to run the clock out. here and they score again. He's going to do it. They're going to the Super Bowl. They won 30-something to 28. 33 to 28. AR throws 321 and 3 touchdowns. This man is on a tear. He wants to walk off into the sunset a Super Bowl champion and potentially a Hall of Famer. The Super Bowl is against the Atlanta Falcons. This would actually be a great Super Bowl in real life. I would love this. I mean, I guess maybe not with Atlanta right now because their starting quarterback is Desmond Ridder, but Desmond Ridder could be an absolute dog given the opportunity. I couldn't have written a better script. Here we are, 28-28, 3 minutes left in the Super Bowl. He has a chance to lead a game-winning drive to win a Super Bowl at probably like 37 years old. He's lined up in the shotgun. This is the biggest moment of your career. He's gonna pass. He gets the ball tipped. Oh my God, if the D lineman was any faster, that was going for a touchdown the other way. He's back in the shotgun. Again, they have time to hand it off, but they really don't like to in this situation, and he's oh my God, that was a risky pass. I thought he was about to heave one, but that was a lot of arm strength for a 10-yard pass. 1st and 10 after the 2-minute warning. He's dropping back to pass. He's going to throw it to the running back out of the backfield. He's going to almost break through one tackle, get 4. He's got 310 and 3 touchdowns, man. He's on a tear. He's dropping back again. Over the middle's open. I saw that one. Yep. And that's down to the 45. He's almost in field goal range too. He might win a Super Bowl here as long as he doesn't throw it. He's dropping back again on the check down. They're leaving these check downs open. All they got to do is get into field goal range. He's going to start handing it off here. Of course he is. Here we go. The classic play for the field goal and end up losing the Super Bowl, right? Oh my God. They really are. They're going to run it here, play for the field goal and miss it and end up losing the Super Bowl because of it. Oh my fucking God. I'm going to lose my mind. I hate the AI in Madden. They need to actually make it so that they play like real life. But this is a simulation football game, right? The kick is up and the kick is good. No good. Oh, yeah, wow. Who would have thought? Wow, it's like you should have just tried to get more yards. You got to the 40-yard line and just immediately started handing the ball off. I'm frustrated. I am so mad right now. All they had to do was throw the ball a couple more times, and they decided to hand it off twice from the 40 and try to kick that field goal. It didn't even give me an option to jump in there. I put it on slow, and it just simulated the whole drive. So it's a tie game in the Super Bowl now. I love EA. I love Madden. It's such a great game. And it's over. Atlanta kicks the field goal and wins. Wow, it's like they could have won in regulation, but they threw it. AR throws for 392 and 3 touchdowns, and Zeke Griffin throws for 488 and 3 touchdowns. I'm in shambles right now. I'm very frustrated with that. He's not here anymore, so he's just hopping teams every year because he wasn't on the retirement list unless he retired coming into the year. So I think he retired. He wasn't in free agents. He's not on an NFL roster. I don't think he made the Hall of Fame, but I'm going to go see what happened. Anthony Richardson does retire. He goes off into the Hall of Fame. We're going to go look at his career numbers. Hopefully he's on the list. I didn't get a chance to because for some reason he didn't retire until after the season, but I don't think he's going to be on here, and he's not. It's crazy that even Hendon Hooker finishes with a better career than Anthony Richardson did in this. On that disappointing note, that's going to be it for the video, guys. His career didn't go how I expected it to. He had a shot at the end, and the coaching staff completely threw by handing the ball off twice in a row from the 40 and trying to kick a like 60-yard field goal. If you guys did enjoy, though, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It has been fun. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.